All right, connecting in now with the neck, the shoulders, and the trunk this time. We're going to connect into the body. So just again, noticing how we feel, finding those sit bones, taking a moment, connecting to our breath. Let's begin with the neck and shoulders. Deep breath in. And on our exhale, lowering the chin toward the chest and lengthening those muscles along the back, along the spine. And then lowering our head to the right. So right ear toward the right shoulder. Feeling a nice opening along the top of the left side of the neck and shoulder. A few breaths there. And then deciding if we'd like to take that stretch deeper today. We lift our right arm up, place it just behind the ear, palm is nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. And on our exhale, gently pressing the palm against the head to lower it a little further, a little deeper. And then contracting by pressing the head into the hand. Deep breath in. On our exhale, pressing the hand into the head, again lengthening those muscles along the top of the shoulders and neck. One more time. Deep breath in. Press the head into the hand. Feel the muscles contract. Exhale. Press the hand into the head and lengthen. Breath or two here. Allowing the body to open and release. And then releasing the hand from behind the head and bringing it back to the lap. Lifting the head tall, realigning the spine, and taking a moment just to connect in with how we feel across the neck, the area that we've opened and released, and the side that we have yet to do. Deep breath in. And on our exhale, lowering our chin toward the chest once again. Moving to the other side, left ear to the left shoulder. Take a moment to just connect to this side of the body, appreciating that it may be different than the other side. We're often not equal side to side, so just respecting whatever those capacities are for today. Deciding if this is enough of a stretch or if we'd like to take it deeper, lifting that left arm, placing the palm of the hand on the back of the head just behind the ear. Deep breath in. And on our exhale, gently drawing that head down, keeping that right shoulder heavy. It's a nice point of reference to move those muscles away from. Then shifting the focus, pressing the head into the hand, contracting the muscles, inhale. And on the exhale, pressing the hand into the head, lengthening. Try again. Deep breath in, press the head into the hand. And on the exhale, the hand into the head, finding our deepest stretch on this side. Just enjoying that for a few breaths. And slowly releasing that hand from behind the head. And bringing the head back up on line with the spine. Nice and even between the shoulders. Reaching through the crown of the head. Just connecting to our breath once again. Noticing if we have a bit more balance between both sides of the neck and the shoulders now. Let's move now to the upper part of the chest across the collarbones. You take your hands behind you. You can either stack the hands or interlace the fingers, whichever is more comfortable for you. There's no right or wrong. Draw those shoulders down and back, and then press the knuckles toward the ground. And really feel the collarbones across the top of the body drawing apart. And feel the center of the chest, the sternum, or in yoga we call that the heart center, just lifting slightly. Take a moment to really breathe into the front side of the body. Remember, in the past we talked about that rounded forward posture, and we're trying to reverse that daily rounded forward posture, opening those connective tissues across the front of the body, across the chest. And you can just let the head relax, the chin's just soft toward the chest, just a nice normal alignment. You don't want to drop the head back. This can create too much stress in the back of the neck and the discs that are there. So you want to keep the chin a bit more forward so there isn't compression in that cervical spine or that upper part of the neck. And just breathe here for a breath or two. Enjoy that opening sensation across the front of the body. And then slowly releasing the hands from behind you, bringing them back around to the legs and just letting them rest there. Feeling that increased blood flow returning to the arms. And again, checking in, just feeling that increased blood flow across the front of the body, that open sensation for the connective tissues across the chest and the shoulders. Feel how you can sit taller and straighter now. Let's move to opening through the rib cage. We're going to take the right arm overhead in a comfortable alignment for your shoulder, whatever that may be. For most, it's the thumb back finger forward. And for shooting purposes here, I'm going to bend my elbow. You can keep your arm extended if you'd like. It's up to you. We're going to take a deep breath in, lift tall through the spine, and on our exhalation, lift from the rib cage to take the body over to the side. You should feel a nice opening sensation from the base of the ribs to the top of the pelvis. And we're going to just breathe there for a moment. Watch that the shoulder doesn't roll forward and you collapse. We want to stay nice and tall so the shoulder blade is drawing into the center of the back. And take a moment to breathe there. And then with the abdominals drawn in and up for support, we're going to return the rib cage so that it's sitting directly over the hips. And then take that right hand across to the outside of the left leg. The left hand goes behind you for support. And add a gentle rotation from the rib cage. And the gaze can follow over the back left shoulder so that the entire spine is involved in the rotation. A few deep breaths here. Really breathing deeply into the diaphragm, low into the lungs, at the same time allowing the shoulders to be relaxed. Unwinding the spine all together so the gaze comes around with the shoulders, coming back to center. Take a moment there. Again, just notice any sensations or changes that you've created on that right side. Check in with your alignment in case you shifted or rounded forward. Back on the sit bones, lifting tall through the spine, moving to the other side. We take the left arm again overhead, fully extended, or for shooting, I'm going to bend my elbow. Or if you have shoulder problems, you can shorten that lever and bend your elbow as well. Making sure that the shoulder blade is rolling back. Deep breath in. Lift and lengthen the spine, and on our exhale, moving from the rib cage for a side bend. And breathing into that left side of the body, feeling that stretch from the base of the ribs to the top of the pelvis. Watching that we don't collapse forward, we stay lifted to the side. A few breaths here. And then with the abdominals engaged for support, return that rib cage over top of the pelvis. Release that arm back down to the lap, adding rotation, lifting tall through the spine. Take a deep breath in. On our exhalation, taking the left hand to the outside of the right leg, the right arm behind us, twisting from the rib cage and allowing the gaze to follow over the right shoulder. again to involve the entire spine. And take a moment to just take our deep breaths again, deep into the diaphragm, really expanding through the rib cage, through the torso, relaxing the shoulders. And returning back around to the front, the entire spine coming around together. Stacking our shoulders over the hips, taking a moment to just check in with how our body feels. Sensation through the rib cage, through the trunk, across the shoulders, and the neck. Enjoying that sensation of openness, of release from tight connective tissues through deep breathing and very gentle stretches. Please enjoy the rest of your day as this concludes our stretching session.